शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, तेरे बिना जिंदगी भी लेकिन जिंदगी तो नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, तेरे बिना जिंदगी से शिकवा तो नहीं। ये ज़मीं गा रही है, आसमां गा रहा है, साथ मेरे ये सारा जहां गा रहा है। ये ज़मीं गा रही है, आसमां गा रहा है, साथ मेरे ये सारा जहां गा रहा है। Hi everyone, how's everybody doing today? Thank you very much for joining me. I apologize in advance if I'm a bit hoarse. I was at the beach yesterday all day and I think I got a little too much sun. So I just wanted to say welcome and namaste and thank you again for joining us on this fine, cloudy Sunday afternoon here in Toronto, Canada. Before I get started, I just wanted to take a moment to wish my niece a very happy 16th birthday. So Selena, if you're watching, happy birthday to you. We were at the beach yesterday celebrating, but actually tomorrow is the official day. So I just wanted to say a happy 16th birthday, and I wish you all the very best for a very bright future. I know school's reopening very soon, and I wish you everything that your heart desires, and I hope that you have an amazing future. You're a very bright girl, and I wish you all the very best, and we shall celebrate again tomorrow. So thank you. And for anyone else celebrating a birthday in this month of August, a very happy birthday going out to all of you. So with that being said, I just wanted to say congratulations again to my fellow Guyanese and to the PPP party for winning such a momentous victory in our history of politics in Guyana. And I look forward to seeing all of the progressive change that's going to come about with this new government. So congratulations to my people in Guyana. And I think my guests are here. They're ready. So before I go any further, I'm going to admit them so that we make sure that they're, there they are. So we've got my very first guest today is none other than Neeshad Sultan, and he will be joined by his two daughters and his beautiful wife. But they were running a little bit late today, so I apologize. And I just wanted to say Neeshad has been singing for a number of years now. He's always been the frontline singer for RG the band, which was formerly known as the Gaia Tones band. So let's bring Neeshad on. Hi, Neeshad.
Hi, hello, Mala.
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome. Good to have you on board. I'm just going to turn up my volume a little bit. Okay. So that everyone can hear properly. How are you doing?
Good. I'm sorry. I must apologize for running a little late. I had something else to do, you know.
That's okay. That's fine. As long as I know ahead of time, then I can sort of reshuffle and reschedule a little bit, which I was able to do. So I'm glad that you guys still were able to make it back in time.
So thanks.
You're very welcome. What I wanted to ask you was what's the COVID situation like in Trinidad right now?
Well, right now the cases just increasing right now.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, sorry, the cases are increasing right now. So the government they're gonna on Monday morning they're gonna lock down back all the beaches and bars and all those stuff.
Wow.
No dining in the restaurants and stuff again. Yeah,
So you guys are basically in the second phase of the second wave basically of the
that's right.
COVID-19.
Right now we have community spread. Right now they're saying it's community spread, and
Mm-hmm.
so they're going to lock down the schools. Will not be open for this next term. So we're looking at
Mm-hmm.
next year January for the schools to open back. You know.
Wow. Because I know we're on track for schools to be reopened here in September, and I know a lot of parents are worried about the fact that the government hasn't lessened the classroom sizes. They're still going full force ahead with regular classroom sizes, which is a concern for a lot of people here.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. Well, it's good to have you, and I've meant to call you a while now, and I never got around to it. So, here we are, and I know that you've been singing for a very, very long time. I know we were on the same competition together in
That's right. Yes.
2018,
Yeah.
and that was the very first time I believe I met you.
Yeah.
And why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers a little bit more about yourself, because I really don't know much about you apart from the fact that you're the front line. You were the front line for Gaia Tones, and now you're front line for RG the band.
Yeah. Well, actually, my singing career began for me at a very tender age, about 10 years old. I was about 10 years old, began singing with a family-oriented band, which was led by my dad,
Right.
Mr. Ahmad Sultan. The name of the band was Gitanjali,
Yes.
Gitanjali Orchestra, and it was a family-oriented band with my father and his brothers, you know. And while growing up, I entered lots of competition like Mastana Bahar, Children of Mastana Bahar, and did the competitions. And also included in the band was also my two brothers, who was also musicians, Riyad Sultan and Fayad Sultan. He's known as Shadow. And we grew up in the music industry with my father, family's band, which is Gitanjali. And then I branched off to the Gaia Tones Orchestra. Yeah, well, that was in 2001. Yeah, I branched off to the Gaia Tones Orchestra. I was a part of the band for about 18, 19 years. About 19 years.
And I think your brother just started his own band now as well too, right?
Yes, he started his own band. No, the name of the band is Chaos. Chaos, the band. Yes, and also he has a son too as well, who's so it's that kind of family thing, just that trend with the family just coming together and having the music in the blood. You understand? So the music is there.
Yeah. So how old are you?
Cousins as well.
Wow. So
Yeah.
and pretty soon you're gonna have your daughters.
Well, they are coming up now, so
Yeah, so I mean she's doing fabulous. I can't wait to talk to her.
Oh yeah, they are super excited right now. Come on, talk to you.
So Nish, I just want to play a piece of a music slide that I've put together for you. So if you can bear with me for a couple of minutes.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. Okay, give me one sec.
RG Neeshad तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना यार करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना मेरी जिंदगी सवारी मुझको गले लगा पे बैठा दिया पलक पे मुझ खात से उठा के मेरी जिंदगी सवारी मुझको गले लगा पे बैठा दिया पलक पे मुझ खात से उठा के यारा तेरी यारी को मैंने तो खुदा माना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना
So I was able, did you like that? I was able to put that
Wow,
slide together like last minute. We just
that
got it
was so
closed
beautiful.
now.
That was so beautiful. Very nice.
Well, you definitely have a wonderful family, and you know, I was scouting out some pictures on your Facebook page, and I noticed that, you know, for a lot of artists, I've noticed they've got a lot of pictures of themselves and
Yeah.
their gigs and whatever, but your Facebook page is just filled with just family pictures, and I
Yes,
think,
I kind of, close to my father. A family guy. So I
and
love my family.
that says a lot about you as a person as well too, because you're family oriented, and that
That's
is
right.
why I decided to just invite your entire family to come on and have a chit chat with us today. So
Yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit about your your stint in the RG band and where you guys are headed? I know you have a few new releases as well too.
That's right. We have a few releases. We still have some projects in the studio. Still working on some projects. And due to this COVID situation, everything on lockdown, that things real slow. We have no gigs ready to go there and perform. And we try to do the virtual thing, but it's not the same as going on a stage and performing for a live audience. Interact and and have a good time. We
Yeah,
missed it. We missed it very, very much.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. So I know that Rishi was originally with Gaia Tones and then he moved off to RG the band. So you're still a big part of that?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So you said that your whole family, like you come from music, your father had his own band, the family had the family band Gitanjali. And
Yes.
how old were you when you first started singing?
About 10 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
About 10
that's
years old. No
yeah.
no musical training. Just learn singing by ear.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's by ear and that's my father discovered me. I was listening to the radio and listening to some songs in my room a
Uh-huh.
day. And he came home from work and he heard me singing and he said, son come. And when he called me now, he said,
Uh-huh.
I hear you singing a song there. And so
Right.
that song was "Tu Meri Zindagi Hai."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was from
Wow.
Ashiki. And I was singing it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I was listening.
awesome.
I was listening to plenty Kumar Sanu songs and Kishore Kumar songs.
Right. And
Yeah,
the competition, so for our viewers who don't know, Nishad entered the same Kishore Kumar competition with me at the same time in 2018, and you actually won. I think it was second place, right?
No, that was third place.
Third place, yeah. Anil Beam came in second. That's
Second,
correct. Yeah, that was awesome. You spent all your money already?
I can't say that I spent all that's have it wrong. That wrong.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Trinidad is such a diverse place full of so many talented singers. How do you manage to stay abreast of all the competition?
Humble. That is my key. Being humble. Being humble, yeah.
Being humble.
I always, my dad always told me, always be humble and don't let nothing go to your head. And, always get up back and go again. When things fall down, get up back and never give up. So I just try to instill this in the new artists that coming up too, that don't ever give up and always try to be humble and, kind and keep your heart clean and always for the best.
Right. When was the first time you discovered your daughter singing?
During the COVID lockdown, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, during the COVID lockdown, while being home with them, she just started to sing, and I said, well, she's sung, she have, she getting the timing. She started singing. She listened to YouTube. While I listen to my songs on YouTube, they will be singing too, and listening to her, she just started to develop the singing, ability to help us. And so I try to help her now to along the way, helping her, guiding her, trying to guide her. Remember, she's just 6 years old, and
so she's only 6.
She's only 6 years old. Yes.
Wow. Oh my gosh. And the other one, Kaylee, how old is she?
She's 4 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Katelin is very well spoken for a 6-year-old. I must say that, because a little bit of conversation I had with her earlier today.
Yeah.
She's so grown up and so mature, and like she's, so cool in front of a camera.
Yeah.
And even on a microphone.
Very brave. They are very brave.
Yeah.
But since they were born, anywhere I go to perform like weddings and cookings and where can I carry them? I took them with me, yeah. And from baby them going, so they're like the baby in the band. Anyway we go to perform, people will cling on to them.
Right.
See them dancing and they were talking to people. So that it was from baby that just started to grow up like that.
Right, so she's not shy at all, and she's able to perform. I want to play. I'm gonna play another one of your songs, and are they ready? Are they ready to come on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah. So while you get them ready to go on, I'm gonna play one more of your songs.
No problem.
All right. Thanks.
RG.
Not that one. I want to play this one.
RG. Neeshad. ऐसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना ऐसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना यार करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा यार Kaya songs. Neeshad Sultan. Sabita.
Oh God, one more remix.
Yeah, man. Kaya songs. Let's go. Hoy, dil dhadkaye. नखरे दिखाए दिल धड़काए नखरे दिखाए बीच सड़क पे नखरे दिखाए सारे होकर के इशारे ओ लड़की है ओ लड़की आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे Gaya toes. Hey, shots was down. Sabita sing. Hey, जहाँ जहाँ जाए तेरे पीछे पीछे आए हम तो है दीवाने तेरा तेरा होना चाहे
जहाँ जहाँ जाओ मेरे पीछे पीछे आए गली गली के आशिक दोनों मेरा होना चाहे
आए जहाँ जहाँ जाए तेरे पीछे पीछे आए हम तो है दीवाने तेरा तेरा होना चाहे
सीटी बजाए नखरे दिखाए सीटी बजाए नखरे दिखाए बीच सड़क पे हर नाम मेरा पुकारे वो करके इशारे ओ लड़का
ओ लड़की आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे होय दिल धड़काए
सीटी बजाए
दिल धड़काए
सीटी बजाए
बीच सड़क पे नखरे दिखाए सारे
वो करके इशारे
ओ लड़की ओ लड़की आँख मारे 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 ओ लड़की आँख मारे
Hi, how are you? I saw you guys dancing. So who is who? Introduce yourselves.
What's your name?
My name is Kaylee Sultan, and my name is Katelin Sultan.
Oh my goodness. How old are you, Kaylee?
4 years old. And
Wow.
I am 6 years old.
6 years old. Wow. You guys are awesome. I love it. And of course, mom is standing in the corner there, Carrie Ann.
Hi.
Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
I must say, I love your voice. I heard you sang at the Kishore Kumar competition, and I was absolutely blown away by your really sweet voice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So let's talk about the girls and their singing career ahead of them here.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you have a lot to do with it.
oh yes,
yes, she does.
I try to support them. If I see that they like a song and they're singing a song well, I make a little video to encourage them and give them that extra push. And you know, I'm always there, and I always there doing whatever I can to make them happy and keep the family happy and make
Of course.
in the school
Yeah.
at night.
Correct.
They bring so much joy and happiness to other people, and I was really happy to be able to put smiles on people's faces out there during this depressing time.
I know. I saw some of your live video feeds with them, and they're absolutely amazing. I just saw the
Yes.
song Jab Koi Baat, and that was amazing. And this
Yes.
little one here, Katelin, she looks like she's going to be quite the actress for sure.
Oh yes, of course.
And she has all the moves, and she's just
All
like,
the
like a
expressions.
little fashionista. That's for
Yes.
sure. And
See, I found so much joy with them at home that I wanted to share that with everybody, you know. I found so much joy and happiness and laughter just being home with them, quarantining, and I wanted to share that with everybody. And
yes. So
yeah,
I heard you guys
great.
discovered you discovered Caitlin's voice like during the lockdown as well too. And
yes,
she's got an amazing voice, and I played that song today, Papa, Oh Meri Papa, today, and some of the comments I got, people were like, "Wow, she sounds amazing, better than some of the Guyanese and the
yeah." She has that natural talent for sure.
She's definitely really, really talented, and she has an amazing voice. And I want to play that song if you let me.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Neeshad Sultan, Katelin Sultan. पूछा नैया से नैया ने पूछा कि भैया से
Wow, that was amazing. Did you see all the love you were getting on Facebook? All the heart? We've got so many people. I think your mom is on, your grandma is on, and
Yeah.
she's
My
yeah,
grandma, so you mean Mama Sandra?
yeah, your grandma's on right now.
Yeah.
Yes, so many people are on right now. Oh,
Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
aw, thank you. You're
You
so
want to sing?
sweet. Oh my goodness. Um,
You want to sing a little line for them?
Yes, thank you.
Sing that
okay.
song you were singing for Auntie Mala earlier on today. A little line. Sing with Daddy.
Stop.
Stop,
Stand
Mama.
up.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Okay, which song?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Satya.
साथिया नहीं जाना कि जीना लगे साथिया नहीं जाना कि जीना लगे मौसम है सुहाना कि जीना लगे साथिया नहीं जाना कि जीना लगे
Good job.
Thank
That
you.
was amazing. Let me ask you a question, Caitlin.
Yes.
What?
Caitlin.
Come. I'm not.
Caitlin, trying to talk to you.
Come on.
Caitlin. Yes. So, what grade are you in at school?
First year.
Oh, first year. And
She's supposed to go into second year now. Yeah.
Yeah,
second year.
second year.
Oh my goodness. And how do you feel about being on the stage? Do you like it?
I love it.
You love it. Oh my goodness. So you're gonna follow.
As a baby, I used to be listening to Daddy sing, and I just learned how to sing, and I want to be a doctor to take care of my daddy. I want to be a doctor to take care of my mommy.
Oh my goodness. So both of you want to be doctors. That's great. I love it.
Well, you need plenty. I want to take her. I want to be a doctor to take care of my mommy and daddy.
Ah.
Me too. I can take care of my mommy. If you want, you could let me be a doctor for you too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can let me be a doctor for you too.
All right.
Guess what? I think I will have to come to Trinidad and let the two of you take care of me. How's that?
And I have some doctor sets to ready to take care of you. Doctor sets is ready on the list. And I have injection too. Injection.
Oh my goodness.
I think Auntie Mala's scared of injections, you know.
Yeah.
I am.
No, I'm not. I'm not a baby. I can handle a needle. Yes,
Good.
I can handle it.
Nice.
So,
You know what? It's
Kaylee.
just toys. Yeah, it's just toys.
Katie, I want to ask you a question.
Auntie wants to talk to you.
Kaylee, are you going to be a singer as well, or you just want to be a dancer?
I want to be dancer.
You just want to be the dancer, and you will dance for your big sister when she gets on stage and she's performing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She'll be dancing when I am. singing.
Wow,
But
you're
you like to sing too, right?
I like to sing too. Yeah. Lip sync. I could dance and sing at the same time.
so,
Like a lip sync.
She likes
Kaylee,
lip sync.
Kaylee, can you sing? Can you sing at all?
You want to sing a song for Auntie?
Yeah,
Do you want to sing me a song?
Sing a song for Sheena?
singer.
गारा मेरा प्यार बड़ी सुन लो मेरा जुंदरी नाना मेरा चार
Yeah, no, that one. Sing Sham Sundar, you know that one.
श्याम सुंदर के गगने
Sing it.
Sing Sham Sundar.
श्याम सुंदर गगने उतारे हमारे गले मूंगे की माला
Oh wow.
श्याम सुंदर श्याम सुंदर गगनी उतारे हमारे गले मूंगे की माला श्याम सुंदर गगनी उतारे हमारे गले मूंगे की माला.
Very
Oh
good.
wow, very good. Love it. I like it a lot.
I can't really sing.
What song you
Yes,
can
you
really,
can. You have a beautiful voice.
you really
You
sing?
should try singing.
I can't really sing Bunga God.
No, you don't know that one.
So are you guys gonna put them through like some professional training?
Oh yes, we want right now. We're looking to get on to somebody to help them to advance in their singing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Right.
with this COVID lockdown, nobody are doing nothing right now. So we have to wait and see how it goes.
Right. So Kaylee, are you in school right now?
No.
Okay.
Because of the coronavirus.
Right. But I mean, once you get back.
Song for Auntie
Yeah,
Nala.
the coronavirus.
They have a song they made up for coronavirus.
They have two songs actually.
Have no fear, and it will be out of here. Thank God for keeping us safe. Now we all say goodbye to the ones who have died. We love them all. We love them all.
Right.
Oh
Like,
my.
you can sing Corona, Corona.
Corona, Corona. Gosona, Gosona, Roxona. Corona is a dangerous virus. And if we go outside, it could kill us. I really miss my friends and my teachers. Just Corona, please leave us.
Oh wow. Love you guys. That was amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm sure you guys have a lot of fan followers on Facebook.
Oh yes, oh yes,
they
they do.
do.
Oh, yes.
Look at Auntie.
And I think after today too, a lot more people are going to be watching this and saying, "Who are those little girls? They're
They're so
amazing."
adorable.
Yes, they are, and you know, it's thanks to you and your guidance, of course, that
yeah.
you know they're they're following in your footstep and they're following you know the culture of singing. And are you guys interested in playing any musical instruments?
Not right now. They're more singing
And
and dancing
dancing.
right now. Yeah.
Singing and dancing. Are they
Yeah.
going to dance school?
They just for that video there that you just showed. Leanne Das from the 411 dance group.
Right.
She trained them to do the dance.
Okay.
For that video, yeah. So.
Oh, I see. For that video.
And the dance group is actually willing to train them. You know, seeing that they are so young and brave, that the dance group is willing to train them to learn to dance more. You know.
Yeah. Okay, Ina Dimple Maharaj from Facebook is saying parents are blessed, good upbringing. Tara Khan, love you guys, locked on from Virginia, USA. That's your mom, I'm assuming?
That's Nishad's mom.
That's my mom, yeah.
Yes. Asha Lachman is saying nice, good luck to both of your girls. Parmanan Suku, awesome. Lalman Prasad from here in Canada saying cute, he loves them. D Motu is saying I love them. Sharon Dubé, amazing. Sophia Dale, they're so sweet. Love them. Oh my gosh, They're both so sweet, says Joe Jaglal. He is my co-host sometimes on the show. He's also watching. There's so many comments there. I can't read all of them, but thank you, Facebook, and all of you guys for
Thank you so much for the love.
Thank you so much for your love.
for all the love. You guys are amazing. Caitlin, you want to sing another song for us?
She want to sing a few songs actually.
Yeah,
absolutely. Then go right ahead.
Okay. Well, we have to get on mic.
Here, we need a mic.
Yes, mic. Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, you find a mic.
So we get prepared. So we have it, we came prepared to do a little karaoke for you guys.
All right. So what songs is she gonna do?
She's gonna do the Diagala.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do the medley from Mutse Dosti Karogi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, Mama, she will share with you. Daddy will
Don't
help.
worry.
Ready?
Daddy will share.
Yeah.
Yeah, get courage.
2. You hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Clearly. You dancing?
No, she's singing too.
Oh, wow. You're singing. I can't wait to hear you guys.
Okay, we're gonna play dance. We're gonna sing. Ready? You hear the music?
Yeah.
We're gonna start, right?
Yeah, nice that.
मेरे दिल में आज क्या है तू कहे तो मैं बता दूं ले जाएंगे दिल वाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे हाँ ले जाएंगे दिल वाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे दिल वाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे अरे रह जाएंगे दिल वाले दुल्हनिया रह जाएंगे दिल वाले दुल्हनिया रह जाएंगे अरे ले जाएंगे दिल वाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे
This is your song, kids.
ये जो वाला यहाँ आना ना जो वाला ये गलियाँ ये जो वाला यहाँ
बांधे आगे अब हम तो गए परदेसी के तेरा यहाँ
कोई नहीं
के तेरा यहाँ
कोई नहीं
सजना हसीनों लो मैं आ गया अरे बचना हसीनों लो मैं आ गया
उसने का आशिक उसने का दुश्मन अपनी यार से जुदा
बचना हसीनों लो मैं आ गया
आप यहाँ आए
किस लिए आपने बुलाया किस लिए
आए बताइए जरा
आप मुस्कुराइए आप कहाँ आए किस लिए मैं निकला और बदलेंगे मैं निकला और बदलेंगे उस सड़क में एक मोर आया और एक दिल चोर आया एक मोर आया जाने कब गुजरा लाहौर आया मैं खुद दिल चोर आया एक मोर आया खुद दिल चोर आया आएगी बारात
हो गया मगर में नाचोगी ओ मगर में नाचोगी राजा की आएगी बारात हो गया मगर में नाचोगी ओ मगर में नाचोगी राजा की आएगी आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार चल रहे दामाद अच्छा सबको मार मेरे सबको खबर हो गई ओ क्या आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार चल रहे दामाद अच्छा
सबको मालूम है सबको खबर हो गई
ओ क्या
परदेसिया परदेसिया सब कहते हैं मैंने तुझको दिल दे दिया परदेसिया परदेसिया ये सच है पिया सब कहते हैं मैंने तुझको दिल दे दिया हर कहते हैं तूने तुझको दिल दे दिया हर कहते हैं मैंने तुझको दिल दे दिया जब ऐसे चिकने चेहरे जब ऐसे चिकने चेहरे तुम्हारी अंग दिल मचले ऐसे चिकने चेहरे तुम्हारी अंग
दिल मचले दिल मचले
दिल वालों
दिल मेरा दिल को
करार Okay. Ay, bahala.
You guys are getting you're so good. And Katelin, I mean Kaylee's facial expressions are just amazing. You're amazing. I love you. You're so good.
What you saying?
Did you?
Me and me.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you so much. And I look forward to hearing and seeing more of the two of you on Facebook, and even maybe at a show or something. Maybe when I come to Trinidad, I'll see both of you on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, of course. And who is that little boy in the background?
Oh,
Come on.
come on.
That's Soraya, my cousin.
Uh,
That is our cousin,
That's
Soraya.
my niece.
Oh,
Yeah,
your niece.
that's
Hi,
our cousin.
Soraya.
That is our cousin named Soraya. Yes.
Oh my. This one here is like a little she's gonna be a good host.
Yeah.
She's quite the actress and quite the dancer as well too.
Oh, so yes.
She's amazing. Wow.
Yeah,
So
we know our timetables too.
so let me ask you something. Are you, apart from that one song that she did, are you gonna be recording more stuff with her?
Yeah. Yeah, we're thinking about doing some more stuff. Like we like we don't keep her away from our academic work.
Right.
You know, school. So we was thinking about like occasionally we could record a song with her, like how Diwali coming up now.
Yes.
We could do a version for her. And then after Christmas we could do a Christmas carol, you know, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
occasionally we could keep her recorded, you know.
Okay. I think I'm hearing myself in the background. You guys have your phone or something on.
Okay, the microphone is off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what's next for you in terms of music? Like, how are you dealing with her popularity? Are you, you're gonna let her continue studying and then do the music on the side, basically, as sort of like a, a little hobby kind of thing?
Yeah, we're trying to balance it right now, you know. So so we don't take it away from her schoolwork and stuff. Yeah, so we're trying to balance it that she stay on top of the game with the music and also with the schoolwork as well.
Right. So I hope that you guys get them both some professional training. I can't wait to see where they go because both of them have an amazing voice. They
Thank
do,
you.
and they're very
Yeah.
talented, and they're not afraid of being in front of a camera or even on
No.
a microphone.
No, they are not. No.
Yeah, that's wonderful, and that's one of the things I'm pretty sure she's going to be quite the performer, in a few years' time. So,
Yes.
yeah, are you going to enter her in Mastana Bahar?
We'll see how it goes, you know. Yeah, but I will see pop later on. We'll see how it's going. Yeah. Because most of the artists came from there, you know.
Right. Well, I want to thank you all for being on today. Thank you, Carrie Ann. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Both of
Thank
you.
you.
You're wonderful parents, and this is what it's all about, right? You got to teach your kids from small, and
Oh yes.
you're doing a wonderful job so far with both of them.
Thank you so much.
And it's showing.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Kaylee.
Auntie talking to you, baby.
Yes.
Kaylee, you are amazing. I love your facial expressions when you were singing. You were just awesome.
Thank you.
Where did you get that from? Do you watch a lot of Indian movies?
Yes.
Yes.
I like them kind of movies. You
You
know?
like them. You like them. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. Hello.
That's my older brother. That's Riyadh Sultan.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Hi. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good.
Nice to meet you. Nice to
You
meet
too.
you. All right. Well, you guys are definitely a musical family, and I just want to wish you all the very best. And hopefully
you.
we'll see more of the girls, and we'll hear new music from you very soon as well.
Of course.
I'm waiting on my next guest to come on. He's not on as yet, so I'm not sure where he's at. But in the meantime, I'm gonna play another one of your songs, and while I get
No
him
problem.
on. And I just want to say thank you again, all of you, for sharing your time with me today.
No problem. It's our
Thank
pleasure.
you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sister here.
I'm not playing it, sister. I'm not but I really how do
Let's go. Nishad in the place right now. Woo. Woo. आया कौन ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ देखते ही तुझे होश गुम हुए हो शायर तो दिल मेरा दिल ले रहा ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ रेशमी जुल्फे हैं सावन की घटाओं जैसी पलके है तेरी धन पे लिखी जाओ जैसी भोलापन और हंसी आफरीन आफरीन ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ देखते ही तुझे होश गुम हुए हो शायर तो दिल मेरा दिल ले रहा ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ Everybody walk it down road everybody walk it down road everybody walk it down walk it everybody 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 Everybody, walk it down road. Everybody, walk it down road. Everybody, walk it down, walk it, walk it, walk it, walk it. झील सी आँखों में मस्ती की जाम लहराए जब हो टुकड़े तेरे सागम बज महके फिजाए हर अदा दिल नशी आफरीन आफरीन ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ देखते ही तुझे होश गुम हुए हो शायर तो दिल मेरा दिल ले रहा ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं जो भी हुआ वो हुआ I don't yeah Everybody walk it down road everybody walk it down road everybody walk it down walk it walk it walk it walk it
That was awesome. I like that song actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
RG,
one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, RG, he made all the music for you for most
That,
of these productions, right?
yes, that's right. She got in.
Yeah, he was on a few weeks ago, and I said to him, I haven't made any music with him as yet, so
Oh yeah.
he promised me that when I come to Trinidad, he's gonna make some music for me. So
Don't
yeah.
make the distance a problem. You can do that all now.
I know, right? Right,
Yes,
exactly.
you can.
We can do everything online these days.
That's right. Yes.
So I hear, is it Katelin or Kaylee? Which one wants to sing the song? Okay, all right. What's your favorite song?
That is your phone? That is your phone,
Tumsimilna?
Yeah.
Tumsimilna? Okay. All right, let's hear you sing. Let's hear you sing. You have a lot of followers on Facebook who are looking right now, and they love your voice, and they're saying some really wonderful things about you, so go ahead. Sing for me.
तुमसे मिलना आज करना बड़ा अच्छा लगता है क्या है ये तुमसे मिलना बातें करना बड़ा अच्छा लगता है क्या है क्यों है क्या खबर हम घर जाओगे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है तुमसे मिलना बातें करना बड़ा अच्छा लगता है क्या है क्यों है क्या खबर हम अगर जो लिए बड़ा अच्छा लगता है
Nice, well done.
I'm so gonna
Hold on.
Okay.
One of my favorite songs is Jal Diya Galla. She knows the song.
Okay, Dil Diya Galla. That is actually one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. Yeah. I will help you. Hold on, right? Stand up. Stand.
Okay.
Well, I can't really
So go ahead. Dil Diya Galla.
okay, Uncle.
Hold on. Right.
दूरियों से दिलों दो बांध ले कति यारियों में उन्हें ना पास ले तेरा राज की कागज सी शान तेरी मेरे सोनिया सुन ले मेरी
Dil Diya Galla. Karange naal naal beke. Dil diya galla hai. Karange roz roz beke. Sachiya mohabbat nibhage. Sataye mainu kyun, dikhaye mainu kyun. Every jante mukhi se gina saage. Dil diya galla hai. Karange naal naal beke. छुपा के रखा कद सजा के तू है मेरी वफा अपना बना के मैं तेरे लिए यारा न पावी कभी दूरियां जीना है जीना है जीना है बस लेना के नखरे दिखा के दिया जला है करांगे नाल नाल बैठे अकेला ले अकेलो मिला के दिया जला
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much too.
So I saw Rishi was on just now, and then he left again. So I'm not sure if he's coming back on. I don't know where he.
Mr. Rishi Nowbutt.
Mr. Rishi Nowbutt, where are you? Yeah, he was on just now. Not sure where he is, but Katelin and Kaylee, I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate both of you, and I just want to hear more and more of you guys. But you know what? We are out of time, and hopefully Rishi will come back on. And not sure where he is. But in the meantime, thank you so much again, guys. I appreciate your time, and we will talk to you soon. And I wish you all the very best.
No problem. Thank you very much, Mala, for having us in your show.
Thanks, Neeshad. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Love you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Love you guys. Love you. Bye, everybody. Bye. All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so we are still waiting on Rishi. I'm not sure where he is. Let's give him a call. Hi, can you log back in, please?
God, one more remix.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Boy, dil dhadkaye, nakre dikhaye, dil dhadkaye, nakre dikhaye, beech sarak pe nakre dikhaye sare, ho karke ishare, o ladki, o ladki.
All right, folks. I think my guest is here, Rishi Nowbutt. So for those of you who don't know Rishi, he's an attorney at law by profession and was a former full-time commissioner at the Environmental Court of Trinidad and Tobago. He's also a part-time law lecturer and part-time radio presenter. Rishi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I don't think I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay,
Can
perfect.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Finally.
I apologize for the little mix-up there, but finally you got it right. And I know you're a really busy man, and you had some gigs and stuff happening today.
Yeah, and then I'm not too versed with technology. So when you said Zoom, I was like, okay, what is Zoom? Because I never really used Zoom before, because we have all different rooms and stuff we normally use otherwise.
Right. So, Rishi, why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself? Because all I know about you is from the little bit you said. But I just want to know from you, I know you're a lawyer, you're a practicing lawyer, and you're a lecturer as well, too. I mean, that's a fantastic profession to be in, and it's quite prestigious. So how did you manage to just put chutney music into the mix of it? Why don't you tell our viewers about that?
Well, it is a funny story, actually, because when I was much younger, I used to learn to play tabla with the late Extra Raghunandan. And I was learning to play tabla with him as a child, not very long, just about 2 years or so. And then when I was doing O-levels, it became very hectic, and I put music aside, and that was the end of it. And then after A-levels, I would have went on to A-levels, and then at university level, while I was at UWI, I was a big member of the Hindu Society. I was the PRO of the Hindu Society for 2 years. And being a member of the Hindu Society, I was very active in the Hindu religion at that point in time. And when we used to have their satsang and all those things, I was kind of forced to sing to get out my friend. One of my friends by the name of Shobha Nagu, she was very active in singing and on all those things. And she kind of encouraged me to start singing. I was very shy. I used to sit behind everyone and then pretend I opened my mouth. I said, never really opened my mouth. And well, I sort of liked it then. And that was basically the end of it. And then I went on to do, my first degree was management. That is not law. And then at the end of my first degree, I went on to do a second degree. And while doing my second degree, I was frustrated one night studying. And I was like, you know what? Let me just take a walk outside the library at 1 o'clock in the morning, outside UV library. And I was just singing to myself. And I was singing all kind of craziness, some chutney, the bhajan, the rock and roll, you name it. I was just singing all kind of craziness not to go mad. And then I relaxed myself. When I went back in the library, Starbucks studying, I was like, hey, whatever stupidness I was doing, it worked because I'm more focused now. So then singing to myself like a madman all outside the people library, it was my new trend while studying until I didn't take it serious. My friends used to laugh at me and say, hey, you're going to make rain fall, dude, stop singing, you crazy boy, all kind of crazy things to tell me. And then in 2013, I started to help one of my friends who wanted to sing, but didn't really have somebody to manage them and all those things. So I started to help him to get direction. I make contacts with producers, promoters, and all those things to get his music out there from a management perspective. And that was it basically. And I went on to do law. I became an attorney. I started lecturing, and I never thought that I would have been singing. Singing to me happened by accident. It really happened by accident.
Oh my goodness. What kind of law do you practice, by the way?
Well, my specialty and training is environmental law. I study environmental law at the Vermont Law School in the US. I specialize in environmental mediation, but however, in Trinidad, no, because most of the work comes with family law, it comes with probate, it comes with land and criminal. So a lot of what I actually practice is not what my specialty is in, but I do a lot of family, criminal, and probate and land issue. But my specialty is really environmental law.
Very nice. That's excellent. Now, let's talk about where did this voice come from? Like,
what voice?
Okay, so I know you started off with Bollywood, right? You started off with a Bollywood number with Reshma, and that got a lot of views. And so I mean, to be a chutney singer, you really got to push that voice out.
What's to begin? I don't think I have a voice. I hate my voice. My voice is totally annoying me. If I have to listen back to my own self singing, I would chops and take off the radio. No, that really happens. When I hear, if I'm driving, if I hear my song playing on one of the radio stations, which I do get a lot of airplay, thank God, I would take the radio station off because to me, I would find 1,000,001 things wrong with my voice, and I would just like, okay, I could have done this better. I should have done this better, and I see my problems. I see my faults. So I don't think I have a good voice, to be honest with you. I think my voice, there's a lot of ways that I could find ways to improve it.
Right. So do you have any type of training at all? Anything? Any type of professional training, singing training?
No, I have absolutely no professional training when it comes to vocals or singing or timing or key or nothing like that. When I was recording my first solo chutney by myself, that was Mosa Me Suhana, and that was the song that gave me the opportunity to travel to the US to perform, to make it in semifinals in CSM. I was so scared to record that song. Maha Productions like, why are you scared? As I told him, I said, to be honest with you, all my other songs was collaboration. This is the first song by myself. And what he did, he made arrangements for me to go onto two classes, individual classes by Rana Mohib. And I spent like about an hour each day, and it was only 2 days. So it was like 2 hours in total. And all he did was to help to guide me with the pronunciation and the key and the timing for that particular song only. So that helped. So when I went to record, he set aside 3 hours to record that song. I recorded that song in 22 minutes. From start to finish, background vocals, everything. So that was the only training that I ever had, was literally 2 hours with Rana Moip.
All right, so why don't we take a listen to that song? We're gonna play that song. All right. Let's see this.
मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। It's the innocent devil, my productions. मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है। मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, मौसम सुहाना, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है, पिया तू कहाँ है।
That was an awesome song, man. You really, that was your first solo chutney song, right?
That was my first solo song ever. I've never recorded anything by myself. That was the first.
Right. Well, you can't just not call yourself a chutney singer, because I mean you've done that. You did a song with Hema Dindial called
India, yes,
Avinashi.
Avinashi.
Avinashi. Yes,
And
exactly.
Avinashi was a song that we talk about doing. And when me and him later came together, we wanted to do something that means something. I told her, I don't want to do just an ordinary chutney. And she had a writer write that song. The meaning of that song is basically is that many persons will come into our life. Many persons would leave our life. We cannot control other people's action. We can control only our actions. But when people leave our life, they will teach us certain things. Do not cry over it. Do not smile over it, but learn from them. Let them be like teachers that would enter our life and leave our life. And when by we learning from that, we will become indestructible, because Avinashi means indestructible. And when she told me the meaning of that song, it's like, you know what? That song is not a normal chutney song. It's a song about our life. It's a song about the way that we live. And it's like instantly, it's like, I want that song.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I like that as well too. She's an amazing artist. She's an amazing artist. She's got this voice,
Oh, yeah.
very powerful. I mean, you have to
It was so
consider
difficult for me to keep up with him at that level because her voice is just so amazing.
you gotta say that you're privileged to have done a song with her. She's amazing. Yeah, and
And that song also opened up my way to do more shows in the US because I was booked to do shows in April, May, and June, and so on because of the COVID. Well, that didn't came to happen, but that song really helped to push me in terms of promoters, international promoters.
right, right. And because of the COVID as well too, there's nothing happening, no shows or
Nothing's
anything, right?
taking place.
Everything has
Yeah.
pretty much been canceled.
Mhm.
Right. So where does the name the Innocent Devil comes from? You
Um,
knew I was gonna ask about that, right?
I was hoping you didn't ask about it actually. But ever since growing up as a child, I was the most miserable, annoying child you would ever come across.
Well,
I
hold
would
on a
do
second, hold on a
something.
second. You said miserable, most annoying, but yeah, just a while ago you said you were so quiet and you were so shy.
No, I'm shy when it comes to singing. I'm good on a stage. I'm very shy because I don't even like to dance because I was like, I'm so judgmental of like, okay, I can't dance. I shouldn't do it, things like that. But as a child, if you tell me not to do something, I will watch you in your face and I will do it in front of you to show you I will do it and get away with it. And ever since when my mommy and daddy would come to beat me because I used to get relics. I used to go to school every morning crying. I would put on this sad, pathetic, sorrowful little puppy dog face that would feel sorry for me. So that name started at that point in time. They used to always call me
The
the family
Innocent
devil.
Devil. The
Yeah.
Innocent
So
Devil.
that name
That's where you
grew
get
on
it
me.
from. Do you
Yep,
still do
that's
that
it.
now? I mean, do you still get away with it?
Yes. I will put on this pathetic little face that instead of you wanting to curse me, you might just end up hugging me up instead.
Ah, oh, that's yeah. Well, I can see where the charm is coming from. Yeah, for sure. Have you entered any of the CSM?
Yes, I entered CSM for the first time in my life, which was this year, and I made it to the semifinals. I didn't make it any grand finals, but I was okay because to enter CSM it was just a learning experience. I really wanted to experience what it would feel like to be on a CSM stage, and even a semifinal CSM stage was you don't really know what to expect because you are singing not for normal people, you're singing for other artists who will be there judging you, looking at you. And this was my first experience singing in front of so many other artists and judges. So that was very, very scary, but that was my first attempt. And it was indeed a learning experience because I saw a million and one things I could have done differently.
Wow. That's yeah. I mean I hear you, and I think this year as well too. A few of my friends from the US did ask if I was gonna try to get on, and I'm like, no. That to me, that whole thing is scary. The whole
It
process
is.
of it all is just a scary thing for
It
me.
is because I was singing wedding receptions and bars and temples and so many things, and it was like normal. But from the time I was backstage and my dancers was ready, and I hear my name called on stage, I felt as though I was about to faint away because it was just a different feeling totally.
Yeah, absolutely. So how about like, I know you've made a dent in you've made your mark basically in the chutney scene in Trinidad. What's the vibes like? Are you being accepted as a chutney singer now?
Um, at first, with the Bollywood songs, people thought I used to only sing Bollywood songs because when I go in events and gigs and stuff, my manager at the time, he's always trying to get me to do chutney. And I will always say, no, I would not do chutney. I'll stick to the Bollywood. And then when I started singing chutney, people was like, hey, what? Stop singing Bollywood, just stick with chutney. So I started to get like mixed reviews. And then I came second place at the 106 Sangeet 106.1 Chutney Cup competition. It was a competition for young and upcoming chutney artists, and I entered, and I came second amongst everyone else in that competition. So because of that, and because of that push and that radio airplay, because I got a lot of radio airplay because of that too, that really helped me. And in Trinidad, I don't think, because I'm so young still and new to this, I don't think I consider myself to be a singer or a chutney singer, because I think that word singer or performer should be reserved to people who would have dedicated a lifetime in music in terms of experience, in terms of learned individuals who would have studied music formally. I have now started music, so I don't consider myself a singer or a performer. I just consider myself to be someone who have a passion towards something and have an aim and objective to work towards. So while I'm working towards becoming a singer or becoming a performer, I'm just enjoying myself along the way. So being a singer performer, I don't consider myself to be one just yet.
Wow. I mean, I think you're awesome. You're really good, and you have quite the ways to go. So
I think you may need to get an age check. Just saying.
now let's not say that on live.
No, I'm just joking. No, I'm my biggest critic, so I'm just
Well,
and it's a way to
it's good
no,
to
it's a
critique
way to
yourself as well. Yeah.
It's true, and it's a way to keep yourself level too, because sometimes having your music played on the radio or having like 2 or 3 jobs in one weekend, which I normally used to, because I used to have like sometimes 5 jobs in one weekend, that could go to your head and that could change your personality, that could change who you are. And at all point in time, I think it is important to keep yourself grounded and be simple. And you always have to tell yourself, listen, okay, you may have a song on radio, may be sounding good, I know people may like your music, they may share stuff, but here what, you still have a long way to go. Otherwise, if I ever become like an airhead or become full of myself, I don't think I want to be in music anymore, because that is not the way I am, that is not who I am. So that is one thing that I do, is a mechanism I do to keep myself grounded and simple.
Now, you're also a part-time business law lecturer. How do your students view you as a singer now?
Well, my last semester, my last intake, I didn't know what to expect, because most of my students are grown up adults, that class that I teach. And so my last intake, when I walk into class, my students already did research, who's this lecturer and everything like that already. That is why my proper name, my legal name in court, and my name I go by teaching is Sunil Nowbutt. I leave the Rishi out completely. Rishi is my middle name. I try to reserve Rishi for music, but unfortunately, because when the name being announced on the radio so much, and Nowbutt is such an unusual last name, my students finally knew who I was before. So while I was about to introduce myself and write my name on the board, one student, she jumped up and say, a 35-year-old woman, by the way, sir, I like your music. And then she started playing my song on her phone in the middle of a 40-something of a class of 40-something people. And I just had a laugh. I was like, okay, fine. Just let me move on. So it is a mixed review.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's wonderful that you've got both of these diverse professions, and I can't wait to hear what else you're gonna come up with. But before we go further, I want to play your new song, your latest song, what was it called?
It's called
Balma Ai, and it's written by Rasika Dindial and music by Maha Productions. I got it.
Before we go to that song, I just want to give a little introduction of what the song is about. One Rasika, when I met with Rasika and she had given me the song, I must say Rasika did not charge me a cent for the song, right? So thank you so much, Rasika. When she had given me the song, she asked me what I wanted to sing about. And I told her, I said, I want to maintain the Surinamese Baita Ghana style of music, just like I did last time, with absolutely no English whatsoever, pure Hindi, and it's going to be a very fast song. And this song was a sort of a wedding type of song that when you see someone for the first time, you know instantly that this is the person that you want to get married to. So the song basically is describing the person that you have seen in front of you. So that's basically what it is. And it's done in a Surinamese type of style of music and Maha production. Even in the interlude, he kind of used a Shahenai tune and bend the Shahenai to fit in with the chutney. So I think this is the first time Shahenai music was incorporated in a chutney song.
Wow. Thank you for that. That was a really wonderful introduction to that song. So let's hear that song. Okay. Where is it?
पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना The Innocent Devil, Maha Productions. Bindi pahine, nakubi pahine, bindi pahine. Bindi pahine, nakubi pahine. आज बहीने सोने के कंगना आज बहीने सोने के कंगना सोने के कंगना सोने के कंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा घूमते अंगना मेरा पालमा घूमते पालमा घूमते अंगना मेरा दोनों नैना दिखते मोरे सजना दोनों नैना दिखते मोरे सजना कते मोरे सजना दिखते मोरे सजना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना पालमा आहे हमारे घरे अंगना
So that was another classic as well too, and that's like original original
Original.
chutney music, totally original
Yeah.
chutney music, and I must commend you for that because I mean everybody seems to be steering away from that and just putting in a little bit of like
Taking the Bollywood tune and putting the
right,
English, and that is all well and fine because as chutney music at different genres of chutney music and different people, different age group like different types, and that's all well and fine. But being the profession that I am in, I have to be very careful what I sing and what I sing about because it is so easy for I to to be discredited within the legal community if I sing a song that about certain topics that would not reflect good on me. So that's why I try to keep it okay. If I'm going to sing chutney, let me keep it traditional. So in that way, I wouldn't bring myself into disputes or distribute in any sort of way. And I'm just keeping it true to myself and keeping it true to my culture, my family background too. And I
right.
keep it 100% totally Hindi and totally original.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And I was gonna ask you about that. Like, how do you see chutney music progressing in Trinidad and Tobago? I know there was a lot of write up about it in the past, like I think the beginning of this month, right after CSM, and because of originality and original chutney music. So where do you see it going? Like, is there a future for it?
No, there would always be a future for original, traditional type of chutney music. Look at some songs, for example. Look at Nanda Baba. Nanda Baba is about 25 years old, and you play Nanda Baba now, and people will leave what they're doing and get up and dance to that. Jojo and Kirkinag and all those songs is about over 30 years old. So people would always love traditional music. Traditional music would always have a place in any chutney industry. However, because there's also a younger audience and it's a whole introduction of foreign music, Western music incorporated as well. And for a lot of the chutney artists to survive, they get their gigs, their weekly gigs. They sometimes have to do what the people want and what the younger people want. And that may require them to have the English in it. And sometimes because I was speaking to someone recently and I was asking the same question, why a lot of them using the Bollywood tunes? And it's not that they're not talented. A lot of these singers, they can come up with their own tune. And it's not that difficult. And what he was telling me is that, listen, the Bollywood tune already have a certain level of familiarity in people's minds and people hearing. So when they hear English words with a Bollywood tune, it's easy for them to gravitate towards it. So it's a marketing mechanism, it's a marketing tool that a lot of these singers use, and it works. And yeah, he's quite right. It works. So what I'm saying is that there's no one definition of what chutney music is. Chutney music is basically anything of a fast nature with a lot of drumming, with some sort of Indian element. Indian element could be English words with a Indian melody. So that is what chutney music is. So I don't think there's anything wrong with English chutney or Bollywood chutney. It's just different audience have a different liking towards different forms of chutney music. And to me, that's all well and fine. But the same singers that are singing the Bollywood chutney or the English chutney, they also sing traditional chutney as well. So I don't think chutney music, traditional chutney music is fine. I don't think so at all. I just think that they have to diversity market in order to, number one, for the artists to earn a living, and number two, for the younger people to appeal towards it.
Right. I totally get that because I watched not Rasika but Hema when she did that live and she was on a roll, and I applaud her for taking a stand and for doing what she did there. That was awesome.
Yeah. She's right, but remember there are different genres of chutney music, and there are different times and eras that music has developed. And music is developing, but traditional chutney music would always have a place, because I would go somewhere and I would, some big name singers may sing some other songs and the audience may not like it. And soon as any chutney singer sing a traditional song, it could be who it is, everyone gets up and dance. And I see for myself that traditional music people do like, and it will always have a place in society.
Wow, that's awesome. I've never sung a chutney song yet in my life. So, you're giving me hope. You're giving me hope, and you're giving me motivation to make maybe that might be something that I want to check off my bucket list.
I have my own bucket list of 52 things, but the thing about this that if I could sing chutney, if I could go on a stage, anybody could do it. Somebody who have no experience and no training whatsoever, who started music out of fun.
Right.
Anybody
Yeah.
could do it.
What did you think of so Raymond Ryan has come out with his own original Bollywood song now. What do you think of that?
That is an amazing, amazing song. And I think that I could be wrong, but I think all of that is really because of the annual Valentine show, Rocky Mohammed Valentine show, when these singers from India came to perform and they couldn't go back. And I said Abhijit, not Abhijit, I can't remember his name though.
I think it was Abhijit.
Yes. Shrivasta. And they were in Trinidad and they were stuck in Trinidad, and all that really came up because of that. And I think that was such a wonderful song. And not only that, it is a song that got a lot of international airplay, because I saw that song released in Fiji and South Africa, and that song is, everyone knows about that song. It's such a really, really wonderful song. And I think there's only a matter of time before a Trinidad artist is given the opportunity, such like Raymond or one of them, to sing for the Bollywood industry, because that song is doing quite good, better than a lot of the Bollywood singers.
Yes. Do you think that a lot more local singers from Trinidad will be following in that direction of singing more traditional songs?
I think they do. But because of the whole idea of competition and the whole idea of getting radio airplay as well, they sometimes have to do what would play on radio and what young people may want. So I think competition, although it helps the industry, it kind of forces you to lean towards a certain direction. And then the radio airplay as well, because some radio stations, they would only play certain types of music, and that alone could affect an artist, because at the end of the day, why spend all this money to record a song if you're not going to get radio airplay? So I do sympathize with them. And this is what I try to do on my radio program as well. I try to include everybody in music, but you really can't blame the artists, because what again are they to do? They have to earn a living as well.
So you're also a radio host. I forgot to ask you about that. Which radio is it?
I work part-time. Actually, it's just a little over a year now, attached 102.3 FM. 92. So basically, I just deal with them part-time. I have a couple radio programs for them. I'm on a program, my afternoon program, but one of my programs is called Internationally Local. And Internationally Local is basically where I highlight chutney music from all over the world. Chutney music, which has countries that have music similar to chutney music. And also, like in South Africa, they also call it chutney music. In Mauritius and in Fiji, they call it low geets. And in this other country, Malaysia, they call it Nagara type of music. So each country have their own form of traditional Bhojpuri folk music. It's very similar to chutney music, but they just have their own name for it. So my program, International Local, is where I highlight music. I play music from all over the world. And believe it or not, in South Africa, there are a lot of their singers singing over Trinidad covers. Rakesh Yankaran is very popular in South Africa. They worship him actually. He's like a god in South Africa. Similarly, Sundar Popa is very known in Mauritius. There are so many persons in those countries doing their own covers of Trinidad music. And believe it or not, the artists don't even know that they are respected so much in other countries. They have no idea.
Wow, that's amazing. And you seem to know so much for somebody who doesn't really know a lot of, singing and stuff. You really did your homework for that.
You have to, because when you go on radio, you have to be careful what you say as well.
Yes.
Because what I have a lot of international releases on my radio show. I have releases I done from Holland. I even did a lot of persons from India. People in the Bollywood industry, I did radio releases of their song on my program. I did releases from South Africa, from Nepal, from Fiji, from Mauritius. I do a lot of releases. And not only that, I encourage you singers, listen, go out there, record your music, and you'll always have a place for it on our station. Because it's about educating our Trinidadian singers and motivating them to listen. Even though your own people don't recognize your music, other people from other countries recognize your music. So it's a way to motivate the local singers, and also it's an opportunity for the international singers to be given international airplay in Trinidad as well.
Well, I have 2 songs that are going to be released very soon, so I'll be contacting you. Absolutely. Who would you like to do a collaboration with next?
Collaboration with next. There's somebody, Mala Samaru from Florida. Just something about this young lady. I must say young lady, because she go on a stage, it's like the power and the vibration that she has just totally stand out. And I was fortunate to meet Mala Samaru for one of my shows when I performed in Florida in December, together with Raymond Ramnarayan. And I went up to her after the first time I met her, and I said, you know what? You don't know me, but you will get to know me. And we became very close after. And this is somebody I want to do a collaboration with so bad.
So does she know this?
Yeah, we talk about it so many times. So it's like, because of the cold COVID and all those things, and I don't want to send my voice for someone else to record, and she sent her voice somewhere else. No, I want to meet her and go in studio, and because it's an opportunity to learn from her, the feed of her vibration and the feed of her energy as well. So I don't want to like send my voice, record in Trinidad and send it. No, I want to meet with her and record it with her. So that's something that we are planning, and it is in the works. It's just a matter of time.
That's awesome. That's really good. And I hope that she comes to Trinidad and does it, or you go back to Florida and you guys do that after the COVID-19 is over. We've got some real nice comments on Facebook here from Avinash, Chutney Music.
Avinash.
Chutney's, he's saying, Avinash is saying, so could I go sing now? He's asking me.
Well, I must say, Avinash, although he never said it publicly, Avinash is a very close friend of mine, and Avinash will always motivate me. And Avinash did a lot of artwork for me at the early stages. And not only that, Avinash gives everyone a fair opportunity and a fair chance of getting their music promoted. And I must give credit to Avinash. And also, I would like to take credit for the name of his channel, because I'm the one who gave that name to him. So thank you, Avinash. Well, they never tell me thanks personally, but it's okay. Thanks anyways.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, you guys seems to have a really good friendship. Yes, go ahead.
He too. I just want to clarify. I made a mistake in the radio station, but all the excitement is 92.3. So touch 92.3. So I just want to clarify that someone knows.
92.3 FM. Okay, that's really good. I haven't listened to any of your radio programs. What time are you on?
Well, my international local program, which I have tomorrow afternoon, is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then I have another program right after, which is called Heartbreak Mondays with Rishi Nowbutt. I play a lot of the sentimental, romantic music, a mix of English and Hindi, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then I do a religious program every Friday and Saturday morning, from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. I do a lot of bhajan releases. I do a lot of interviews with pundits during that program. And then on a Sunday, excepting for today, because we have cricket going on, I do something called Bollywood Sundays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Wow, that's amazing. I have to make sure that I listen. Will I be able to log in from where I am here in Toronto?
Yes, I have a lot of people from all over the world. It's on the TuneIn app as well. And I also go live on my Facebook account and most of my programs on Facebook. I go live as well.
Okay, nice. Well, Rishi, I wish you all the very best, and I want to thank you for being on the program. I know we got a little of a late start here today, and at one time we were on and the kids were singing, and I saw you on, and I didn't want to interrupt them, and then I saw you went off, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope you didn't just leave.
No, I must apologize to you and all of your viewers and listeners as well, because I did honestly got a last minute job to perform, and because of the whole COVID and everything is going to wind down very soon, I decided to take it, and that's really why I was late. And then I never used Zoom before. I'm ashamed to say it, but I never did, and it's my first time using Zoom and trying to figure out what the hell I was doing, and eventually I figured it out.
Yeah, exactly. It's very simple. It's a simple platform to use, basically. So,
Before I go, I'd just like to say thanks to my family. Number one, and two person who has been at my side, Miss Aline Chochan, who's my instructing attorney. You know, she always did record. I show she's recording this too. She record all my programs, all my radio shows, everything she does, and also to Abhinash Ryan as well. He does all my videos and artwork for my music, and there are two attorneys who work with me, and they not only work with me in the office, but they also support me in my music and everything else that I do as well. So, and they are locked on. So thank you to both of them publicly. I don't say it as often as I do, but they know it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was really a pleasure talking with you, and now I can see why you're called the innocent devil. I mean, you're.
Oh, you make me blush.
So I look forward to hearing more music from you, and you know, congratulations on all of your songs, and especially your new release. And you know, I think it's doing wonderful. It's getting a lot of views right now,
Yeah,
and a lot of airplay.
Right now it's 60,000 views on Facebook, and it has been released on all of the local radio stations. And this week we have releases in Tamil Nadu in India, Fiji, Mauritius, and South Africa, and Suriname. I didn't hear from Guyana that they are all on standby for telephone releases this coming week.
Wow, that's amazing. So good luck with all of that, and good luck with all of your new music, and especially with your future projects with Mala Samaru. I hope she's watching as well too.
I'm sure she will be watching.
Yeah, exactly. And good luck with your, you know, your law career, and keep on reaching for the stars and doing what you do best, and stay positive and stay healthy.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. To all of our viewers who are locked on today, thank you so much for watching with us. And to end our program today, I just want to say, keep safe, do what you have to do to make sure that you're still social distancing, wear those masks, and the numbers are rising all across the world as we speak. And, you know, you have to take all precautions, because we're not over this thing as yet, and it's still dangerous out there. So you still need to social distance, you still need to wear those masks, and you still need to keep your distance from people, and, you know, keep your groups very small. So with that being said, thank you so much again for logging into the Sunday Afternoon Live with your host, Mala Haripasad. And I just want to say thanks a lot. And I'm going to leave you guys with a song, an original song by my idol, Raymond Ramnarine, his very latest, Koni Lagi.
कब दिन कब रातें होने लगे बेखबर ऐसे हम दोनों होने लगे रोक लूं तुझे ये कहाँ खोने लगे मैं अब ही इस कदर अब ही रहते हैं जिंदगी अब ही की मुझे जरूरत लगे रोक लूं कैसे दिल भी आज होने लगे रोक लूं कैसे दिल भी आज खोने लगे
And that's a wrap for me, everyone. Hope to see you guys again next Sunday, same time, same place. And we'll be starting at 4 o'clock next weekend. Until then, have yourself a wonderful week ahead and stay safe. Bye for now.